Stop being shy. No one cares about you. Most shy people are shy because, in their minds, they think that everyone is noticing and judging them. Shyness is thinking that everyone is looking at you. It's a form of junior high school following you. If you get up from your seat, everyone will look at you. You speak up, people look at you, and so on. This means that you will less likely speak, less likely get up, and since every time you do, you think that you walk on a stage and everyone will notice you. What ends up happening is that you try to avoid standing out. You speak less, you take fewer chances. You do not ask that client for more business and you do not ask that girl for a date. In other words, shyness compromises everything from your career to your social life. No one cares about you. Realize that no one cares about you. The main reason behind shyness is the looming belief that everyone is always thinking and judging you in their heads. Some people even think that other people talk about and make fun of them behind their backs. The reality is that no one outside your close family really cares about you or thinks about you at all. You could go out tomorrow and get your head cracked into in a car accident, and other than a passing moment of grief, no one would care. In 2 weeks, most of your friends will be over it and would have moved on with their lives. You are not important enough for people to be thinking about all the time. You are not that important. Period. When was the last time you thought about something embarrassing that someone else had done? You likely don't even remember. The same applies to other people. They are not spending their time thinking about you. They are too absorbed in themselves, just like you are. And many of them are too worried about what other people think of them for them to be thinking about you. You are not important enough to be the main characters in their lives and in their head, despite how long you two have known each other, how close you are, and how often you interact. In their life, you are just a side character. The only people who really care about you are your parents, and in some cases, even they don't care that much. Next time you hesitate to do something because you are afraid of what other people will think of you, remember that other people don't think about you at all. You are not a celebrity and no cameras are pointing at you. If you want something, ask. You have nothing to lose. Do you think people are going to care because you asked for something? You think that they'll remember that you got embarrassed for 10 seconds? Do you think that anyone cares that the initial interaction you had with them was a little awkward? My friend, you are not that important. The worst you will ever hear is a no, and rejection is better than regret. At the end of the day, it's a skill and skills need to be practiced. If you are shy, you are just not good at asserting yourself and being extroverted. Every time you feel too shy to do something or ask something, do it. If for no other reason than to prove to yourself that you can. The next time you feel afraid of an interaction, do not hide. Go head first and do the interaction. You will get better, you will become bolder, and you will get victories. You will become more confident in yourself. Timidity and hiding from things is no way to live. You are a man. Act like one. It is better to be a man and get a no than to be a timid boy and never ask in the first place. It's a lot like swimming. You might be afraid of the water at first, but you jump in enough times and you won't be afraid anymore. In fact, you will probably start to enjoy being in the water. Take your shot. You can miss, but you can also get a bullseye. Not shooting is a failure by default, and it's worse than failing after trying because now you have to live your life wondering, what if? Remember, no one cares if you miss. You might miss 1,000 times before you hit. the only thing people will think is, man, I wish I had his confidence. Hope this helps. This is your host Harsh Strongman, and thank you for listening. Please click the like and subscribe button and hit the bell icon to receive notifications for future videos.